Yeah. I'm sorry, but maintenance says it'll be a couple of days to get your...
Baka meron... Daddy, bakit walang kumikislap? Kislap.
I knew my life would get better.
Now there's more to love in Nissin. From Nissin.
Ang tayo ng inyong anak, puhunan niya ang bukas. Kaya bigyan na siya ng new improved Nutroplex with iron and lysine, my brain booster ferrosulfate para
Yan ang isa na
Ulit mamaya ang kapal ng pagkakakain mo. Bukas pa din ang malakas na kasi
na nanuot sa buhok.
nakakulipsik bukas.
Sasali ako.
Hindi no massage clinic.
ang nagsalita ng sulat.
Pero pinalabi na po rin.
Saan kayo pinayagan? Sa pinayagan ng class ng karate para mag-class ng
Ba't mayroon ba kayong interest? Sana sa inyong dalawa na mga amag ng hinipunan. Alam po, interest ninyo na ma-chance ng dami ko naman.
Congratulations, Teacher Ruth, for your 10th year of service in MSLA. Good luck!
One of our honorees has served our institution with deepest sincerity and dedication. One of our honorees has served our institution with One of our honorees has served our institution with her deepest sincerity and dedication. She graduated in BS Education, major in Mathematics in Philippine Normal University. Married to Mr. Antonio S. Rivera and blessed with 2 wonderful daughters. With her 10 years of service, she has brought honor and glory to the school with her consistent achievements as coach at the Bulfisa competitions. As our teacher, she has shown us her love for her craft and for us, her students as well. She stands not only as a teacher, but still she managed to be our mother inside the school. Ladies and gentlemen, our beloved advisor, Teacher Ruth M. Rivera.
As an advisor, she's well recognized for her unconditional effort and hard work. She always lends a story or two that can make even the most boring day to a lively one. She's indeed understanding and patient to our shortcoming, which made her closer to our hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, our advisor, Teacher Josie M. Rice. Ano?
Hello! Tanggalin mo yan. Sino ba sila mag-asip?
Lagi na lang nag-i-extend yan. Hindi ako nakikita.
Pag talaga. Ruth, di ba may klase ka na? Ano sa klase mo, Ruth? Ruth?
Mamata? Kayo kumatarot?
Wala lang magandang
Ipakan mo ulit. Chapi mo. Mamo, mamo.
Makulit lang kasi kaya hindi pumisam.
Congratulations.
Sa Onyx. Mayroon pa mo yung
26. Robbie Williams. Betterman, 106.72.
Wala. Ano ba?
Naman ako, ano?
Bibigay ng message.
Bibigyan kita ng message? Hi, Ruth! Kumusta ka na? Maraming bukas.
Sa Lunes kami dito.
Ay, wala sa Lunes pala, Ruth.
Ay,
Sa Lunes, sa maraming bukas. Ito mo na, tingnan mo na. Hindi naman ito yung pinagagawa.
Totoo! Naka-record yan. Oo.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yun na, Joel na. O si Ate Bet na, Ate Bet. Batiin mo naman ako, Ate Bet.
Hindi, kunyari, ibalalabasin natin, hindi mo alam. Kunyari, surpresa sa'yo.
Kunyari lang, ha? Sige. O, salita ka na.
Ako nga kunyari eh.
Dali na. Huwag mo muna, standby mo muna. Ito na.
Okay. O.
Hi, Ruth. Nagulat ka, no? Alam mo siguro, hindi ako magsasalita kasi hindi naman tayo masyadong close. And actually, happy 10th year anniversary, Teacher Ruth. Alam mo, bilib na bilib ako sa'yo kasi galing-galing mo magturo. Kung alam mo lang, actually, surprise to para sa'yo eh. So, tuwan-tuwa talaga kami na di mo alam to na kinuha na namin yung mga ano, di mo alam siguro to interview na to. So, congratulations na lang sa'yo. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Okay, Ruth. Bye, Ruth. Okay, Ruth.
Bye.
Teacher Ruth, happy 10th year in service dito sa ating
Kanyadong
ano,
paaralan.
San Francisco Homes Learning Academy.
At saka alam namin na emotional itong message namin dalawa kasi naging estudyante mo kami. Kaya sa lahat ng estudyante mo na naging teacher ngayon, talagang idol na idol ka, kaya walang nagturo ng math dahil sa magaling ka magturo, kaya walang kumasabi ng math sa
Kaya, wala lang.
Wala na akong masabi. Congratulations kay Teacher Gigi, tsaka kay Manang, ang aking hipag on both sides. Happy anniversary, Manang. Ano? Yun lang.
Hi, Teacher Ruth. Gulat ka, ano? Alam mo siguro, di ako mag-message kasi surprise to. Tsaka hindi naman tayo masyadong close. Actually, Ruth, bilib na bilib ako sa'yo kasi ikaw na lang yung best friend ko dito. Surprise talaga to, Ruth. Talagang hindi kami kumuha ng ano. Parang gusto namin talaga masurpresa ka dito. Hindi mo talaga alam tong video na to. Isa kami mabati sa'yo na happy 10th year anniversary. Sana magtagal ka pa dito sa buhay.
Teacher Josie, Teacher Josie, congratulations! Yo, welcome to the cloud. Naka 10 years ka na rin, ha? Ana. Yun lang sasabihin. Kay Ruth, kay Teacher Ruth, congrats din, Teacher Ruth. Alam mo si Teacher Ruth? Pag ganon, ano ba masabi natin kay Teacher Ruth? Ano ba sasabihin natin? Sinanong na ako rito. Yung lang magsasalita. Ano, guluhin mo na yung buhay niya, wag lang yung kanyang buhok. Dahil pinakamamahal niya yung kanyang buhok.
Teacher Ruth, sana kumapal ang buhok mo.
Dahil once na ginaraw mo yung buhok niya, talagang mag-aaway kayo.
Wala pa ulit yung
Sana tuloy-tuloy na yan. Hanggang sa pagtanda natin, sana ganun pa rin, dito pa rin. Walang iwanan. I love you, Ruth. Kahit wala ka ng buhok. Pero biro lang ha, baka magalit ka sa akin. Congrats!
Congratulations, Teacher Ruth. Teacher Gigi, congratulations. 10th year in service. Sana makapatuloy ang magandang ginagawa.
Teacher Gigi, congratulations for your 10th year in service. Sana magpapatuloy ka lagi sa iyong pagtulong sa kapwa mo, lalo na sa mga estudyante. At ganun din sa ating paaralan, sana makatulog ka pa ng mas maganda pa kabutihan para sa mga mag-aaral natin. Congratulations!
Christine Marie C. Romero, Miss Excellence 2000. With award
She is a sloppy lady. In her title as FHLA's Miss Alma Mater, while she bids farewell to her title and relinquish her crown. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maria Rosario D. Rosales, Francisco Holmes Learning Academy's Miss Alma Mater, 1999. To our dear principal, to our loving director, Mr. Simon, Mr. Leonardo Simon, to our principal, Mrs. Estrella Simon, and to our guidance counselor, Ma'am Cecil Ola, to our dear teachers. Special greetings to Ma'am Marlene Caliboso, to our friends, my friends, hello, and parents, dear parents, thank you for coming. Good evening to all of you. Countless times I thought it's quite hard to be carrying the isness, the real isness of a Miss Alma Mater, but actually, what made me be brave is that the guiding light that is so important in our lives, the one in our hearts. And if ever we allow that light to guide us in our lives, we would always be successful. Actually, we will. That's the truth. For me, whenever I stand before Mass, I think of what I have in my heart. I think of what I feel. I think of what you think. And as we go this night, tonight is a very special night for you, especially for the juniors and seniors. This is their night. We all know that they are so excited in their hearts. Fires are ignited by their desire to celebrate their night of glory. Their night when they had reached the way they turned to reality, their real life. They're at their first stage of life. Starting from now, we can see how they change physically. It starts actually in the physical aspect. Afterwards, we will see them emotionally, socially changed. And as parts of this wonderful society, will be seen them wonderfully as fruits of this alma mater officially. We all should thank how our teachers in official A had brought us up, how they had let us grow up, how they taught us to be like one strong man, strong woman in front of everybody, even though we don't know who they are. They taught us how to be confident enough. The way I had carried the title Miss Alma Mater, I think I'm not worth I wasn't worth, but it's a must to be worthy of the title. So, for our new Miss Alma Mater 2000, I hope and pray that you will be fostering the very good responsibilities, showing a very, very strong Miss Alma Mater. To represent this school, I hope you would be very serious in handling this sector. This sector is your responsibility. This means that you should take care of what ideals you have learned from official aid. We all pray that our Miss Alma Mater for this year would be a very great one, showing the people how great the fruits of official aid is. The fruit of official aid that really blooms from the central part of the garden, wherein everybody looks at, where you will bloom, where we bloom. I know that all of us in here, in this place, will be witnessing the very night of their special life. Life, I want to talk about life. Life is very important because from here, there are different stages, different aspects, different experiences from which we learn, rather. And from this life, we have bloomed one by one. We cannot bloom at the same time. So each of us should understand anybody that comes our way, the challenges in our life, just as if you're handling this sector. Not only the Miss Alma Mater should handle this sector. I mean, we should learn how to be able to be very responsible in handling the ideals. It's not only the responsibility of the Miss Alma Mater 2000 or any year alone. It's all our responsibility. We should share with what she has, with whatever she will have. And tonight, let us all be happy. Let us all feel the very night, the jubilee in this night. I hope all of us will be very, very, very eager to see what we should see, all the things we should see. Thank you. Gamsahamnida.
Thank you, Chad. Though we know that you had enjoyed your stint as Miss Alma Mater only for a short period of time, you were able to live with the expectations that go with the title.
As Miss Alma Mater 1999 turns over her scepter now to our Miss Alma Mater 2000, we would like to call in Teacher Martin Caliboso and Teacher Rosemary Hipolito to assist our two beauties here.
to don the sash. Furthermore, we also request our principal, Estrella Osimo, and director Leonardo D. Simon to give the bouquet and the jewelry. Let us now listen to our Miss Alma Mater as she gives her talk, after which we will have the chance to admire her beauty at a closer distance as she parades. She will be escorted by Gilbert S. Alcantara.
Our director, Mr. Leonardo D. Simon, our principal, Teacher Estrella O. Simon, our guidance counselor, Teacher Cecil L. Ola, members of the faculty and staff, Miss Alma Mater 1999, Maria Rosario D. Rosales, selected parents, fellow seniors, juniors, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Tonight is a very thrilling moment. My heart leaps with joy, for I am given the honor of being chosen as Miss Alma Mater. Yet, the title with all the sophistications does not end here, for I know that it is accompanied with greater responsibility. The last few months of my stay in FHLA is considered to be the most challenging and eventful. As we step out of the portals of our beloved Alma Mater, there is a mixed feeling of joy and sorrow deep in our hearts. Joy, because not many days from now, we will receive the prize of our toil. Sorrow, because soon we will bid each other adieu, never again to be together as we have been the past few years. Separation. We wish that there would be no such word that brings stings, making our hearts bleed. Juniors, don't wait for what you want to come to you. Go after it with all that you have, knowing that life will meet you halfway. Don't let go of your dreams, for hope gives you the strength to keep going. Be responsible enough to carry the name of our school. Fellow seniors, walk with pride, remembering how our dear Alma Mater taught us to become better individuals. Never stop striving. For every step we take, we learn something new about ourselves and about life we progress. To my Alma Mater, I won't let this year pass me by without expressing how grateful I am to be a part of this school. How you have changed me into a better person will never be forgotten. I believe that my being Miss Alma Mater does not only come from my own accomplishments, but from this institution as well. I hate to live in deep. Such poignant and nostalgic memories will always be remembered and cherished. To our teachers, we owe you a lot. We thank you for sharing with us all the best that you could offer. Your guiding hands, golden pieces of advice, and an airy devotion to duty during our quest for knowledge we will surely miss. You clothed us with the most valuable attire, wisdom. To all my friends, I thank you for your inspirations and encouragements in joining the contest. To Mama, this is a great opportunity to thank you for your unconditional love and support you've given me. Without you, I could never be what I am now. For me, you're the best. And above all, I owe my success from him. May he continue to guide me along the way. Thank you, and good afternoon.
To our Miss Alma Mater Award, congratulations. We request that you remain in your places, for we are going to have our tutorial. Thank you to our dear expert as well. Let us take a break for a while and enjoy our dinner. We will resume our program after 1 hour. Happy eating.
The essence of this celebration was greatly implied through the daily rehearsals for the battalion, our speeches, our gowns, long sleeves, footwears, makeups, and pieces of accessory. Though we were all very busy in meeting our requirements and projects, we made sure that this occasion would be a memorable one. And as I can see, everybody here is very happy. All these years that we have stayed here in our dear alma mater, We have all been taught to be responsible. We have been taught to be God-loving, disciplined, enlightened, nationalistic, self-reliant, creative, productive, and intelligent individuals. So that when the time comes that we have to part from here, we would be ready to face the trials that may come our way. For us, not to see these trials as hindrances, instead as stepping stones to success. Juniors, soon you will be replacing us in taking the lead. You may encounter same or harder trials than you have encountered. Be prepared for this. Learn to be strong and be brave to face all that come your way. Be responsible and mature enough to be good models of the younger generation. My fellow seniors, time is fast fleeting, but we still have enough time to show our sense of loyalty and responsibility. Let us be thankful for all through the years that we have stayed here in FHLA. She had nurtured as well. Soon, we will be leaving the portals of the school, where we laughed, cried, and learned together with our teachers, classmates, and friends. It is for us now to actualize all that this school had equipped on us. The future lies within our hands. Our success or our failure depends on us. What we do today will reflect on our tomorrow. After this evening, I hope to see you with great big smiles.
Thank you, Charity. From the past, let us fasten our seatbelts, for we are going to travel in our time machine. This time to the not-so-distant future. Our time will be fast-forwarded by Maria Nalaine R. Aviles, this year's Miss Wisdom 2000 for the class prophecy.
It was a Sunday. My friends and I decided to take a walk in the park. While we were walking, we saw this big top in the middle of the plaza. We entered the tent. As we did, a band of clowns welcomed us. It was a mini carnival. There were lots of people. Amidst the crowd, my attention was caught most by a weird contraption. The instruction was to drop a quarter in the slot, and so I did. Not guilty. I heard the judge's clerk announce the verdict on our case. It seemed that everybody was thankful of the result. My client and his relatives congratulated me, for it was a success. I went out of the courtroom together with my client. There were many media men asking questions left and right. It was indeed the trial of the century. While we were walking, a few reporters caught my attention. They were April Joyce Tanuecas, Mary Love Cano, and Red Jimenez. I answered their questions, and as I reached the door of my car, I asked them if we could have a dinner sometime. I proceeded to my office to get some papers before going home. When I arrived, I sat down on the couch and looked outside. I realized the when it was another day of June 2016. 10 years have gone since I went here in New York. More and more modern technological advancements have been invented. The hydraulic car that was proudly invented by Filipino scientists that is now used worldwide is just an example of this. Electronics and communications engineers Algin Castro, Jenna Clarion, and Gerson Casol invented televisions and other appliances that are voice operated. I opened my TV set and switched the channel to CNN News. The latest news was about the entrepreneurs and international designers Happy Balbastro and Wendy Villanueva, who were to open their new establishment here in New York. They were with the international round models Karina Jocades, Jennifer Joy Alizabal, Florence Fontanilla, Desiree Dominguez, Brinson Ricare, Cesar Favia, Deanne Granil, and Michelle Joaquin. I changed the channel to ESPN. Was amazed with the moves of the NBA players, Randy Flores, Benedict Ficara, Andrew Balingan, Julius Bello, Petronio Daza, RJ Ramos, Roderick Dijer, Miguel Estevesa, Jonathan Ginter, Marsh Henry Dillon, Vincent Merkel, and Jonathan Machula. I was engrossed on watching when my co-partner Rosalina Victoria David called me up. She informed me that my friend Maricel Minayo, that my flight to the Philippines is scheduled tomorrow. This vacation trip will be spent in studying the roots of a case in the Philippines. Before going to the airport, I bought a dress in a boutique owned by Carolina Vicente, Karen Chu, Eileen Aguasin, and Eramin Manta. While inside the car, I looked at the newspaper and I was surprised when I saw Ronmeric Soriano and Margaret Gallio's picture. They were the chess grandmaster and the 2016 Olympic gold medalist in swimming for the 100-meter freestyle respectively. Turning the page, I read the World Health Organization's Asian Doctors will hold a seminar here in New York. Some of the participants were doctors Heidi Aquino, Mary Rose Tan, Alison Sawyer, Rudito Versosa, Margaret Oman, and Erwin Benedicto. When I arrived at the airport, I checked in and proceeded to the gate of the airplane. The ground stewardess greeted me. No other than Michelle Caracchino and Windy Alcillo. I was comfortably seated when the stewardess Chelsea Fern look reminded me to put on my seatbelt. I heard the voice of Rosie Palomeres, telling us to enjoy our trip. were Captains Eric Sarmiento, Kelvin Pardo, and Mervin Santan. The plane started to go up, so I sat back and watched the movie. The lead role was played by the multi-talented actress Miss Charity Grace Hayo, with co-stars Wilbert Alcantara, Patrick Baluyot, and Christina Suico. The movie was a real tearjerker, so I was offered a hanky by a person next to me. She was Catherine Arrow. She was going to visit her friend Astor Ryan Tesoro, who is now a president of a big company in Francisco Homes. We landed safely at Francisco Homes International Airport. It was good to be back. The first thing I did was to buy a car at the Honda Sales Motor Incorporated, owned by Karen Ann King, Cesar Galinton, Douglas Oscus Revilla, and Emily Pablo. Before going to the hotel, I drove to a restaurant, made an order, and ate. Suddenly, a very refined lady, Lori Ann Desaran, greeted me. She was with Michael Angelo Braga. They owned the hotel. I told them that the food was superb. Their chefs were Marlon Sagun, Angel Pivar, Ray Carna, and the head chef, Joanna Ross Rivera, and the manager, Catherine Yangson, and assistant manager, Julie Bolivar. I bid them goodbye and gave them my calling card. As I went out of the restaurant, I can't help but notice the new building in front of it, built by architects Dennis Lazo, Jennifer Salvacion, and Jefferson Roldan. The engineers were Dailin Cortez, Renato Ganga, and Romina Cantara. Inside the building was a fashion boutique owned by associates Michelle Morales, Genevieve Rivera, Nova Interio, Diana Alcantara, and Jeanette Acada. The next day was just like any ordinary day in New York. I went to my hotel room, browsed at my files, and studied the case I came here for. Looking for the references, I called the Armed Forces of the Philippines office to make an appointment with Chief of Staff General J.R. Tacta. He immediately accepted my offer. We had lunch. I enjoyed talking with him. While we were conversing, he told me that he got an invitation for the first National Filipino Professionals Convention this Saturday. I also received the same invitation earlier this morning. After some time, he told me that he has to attend a meeting this afternoon with the senators, Johannes Diaz-Bas, Raymond Pilada, Jocelyn De Gallardo, Romel Gorospe, Leo Diaz, PNP Chief of Staff Michael Taas, and Deputy Chief of Staff Ruby Lazo. So we left the restaurant at exactly 2:30. While driving back at the hotel, I stopped. I was surprised by the 12-story building, Francisco Homes University, my dear alma mater. I was still awed by the sight when a group of teachers came towards me, smiling. They were Eden Chong, Rochelle Cernadilla, Lelian Victorio, Bank, Savings Bank. I was welcomed by the bank manager, Christine Roque. The bank tellers were Annalisa Espanola, Joseph Lumba, Michael Steven Casuyon, Raymar Dunca, Suzette de Guzman, and Rizal del Rosario. I passed the beauty shop beside the bank. I entered and the owner, Jeneline Flores, approached me. Later, I was examined by the ophthalmologists Christine Grace Balange and Cheryl Sapanza. After paying, I placed the receipt in my pocket. With my new contact lenses, I went to the nearby bookstore owned by Jenny Divina Gracia. I browsed the books and found out that Michelle De Leon, Mary Rose Sanchez, Daryl Valderrama, and Darlie Valderrama became authors of different books. I decided to buy the book of an old friend, John Francesco Cabanillo. It was Saturday morning. I fixed myself, brought my invitation, and drove to the convention. As I stepped out of the car, I saw the well-prepared venue. It was designed by Mark Ryan Braga, Maricon Fernandez, Rowena Larios, and Frederick Hanondo. Outside was a streamer welcoming the guests, Maria Cristina Panagsagan, chemist who invented the cure for cystic fibrosis. I was walking inside when someone called my name. She was Reynalyn Cristobal, a well-known political analyst. As I was walking through the hall, I stumbled into a group of engineers. They were familiar, for they were Saldi Reyes, Ryan Paul Balais, Jason Amatero, Melchor Bumagat, Alexander Garza, Dave Chua, and Belgian Marco. What a small world this is. I walked further down the hall, and my eyes were caught by a crowd of well-dressed individuals. You could tell they were lawyers. There were John Marcatriz, Rebecca Austria, Ryan Emil Presbitero, and April Lorraine Borde. As I was glancing around, I saw the buffet table. I met the seamen, Jason Hugo, Pancho Ignacio, Petronia Dazo, Lawrence Bustria, Jonathan Laraza, Wilfredo Chua, Mark Lacson, and Jethro Garduca. I asked a lady in a nearby table if I could share a seat with her. She was Marian Fax. Together with her was John Patrick Cabalbal, a veterinarian. Midwives Jason Rizal and Melissa Obando. Pediatricians April Bernabé. OB-GYNs Jennifer Adarayan, Elvira Lavador, and Jacqueline Rivera. Everybody's attention was called by the master of ceremony, Cesar Sesmichon, a psychologist. We all stood up for the national anthem, sung by Geraldine Sala and Mary Grace Bello, both professional singers, and the prayer to be led by the CBCP representative, Monsignor Sherwin Del Rosario. The speaker who gave the opening remarks Constitutional Reform Advisor who revised the Philippine Constitution. She was followed by Maria Angela D. Celis, a famous chauvinist personality. Afterwards, attorney Donalyn Cayabyab, a fearless lawyer, gave an inspirational talk. World-renowned journalist Christine Marie Romero delivered an eye-opening talk. The lady next to me called my attention. Are you Maria Lane Aviles? Well, it's your turn to talk, she explained. I felt nervous. As I stood up, I felt a spinning sensation for a few seconds. Where am I? I was finishing my pizza when my friend told me that I have ketchup on my cheek. I slipped my hand in my pocket to get my hanky, but I got this strange paper, a receipt, which was dated July 2016. Finally, for it was February 25, 2000. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. As the seniors are about to leave the school portals, they would like to pass on their responsibilities to the juniors, who will eventually take their place. We would like to call the Administrator and Legal Counsel of Batch 2000, Donalyn J. Cayabyab, our Miss Loyalty 2000, as she leads her batch Last Will and Testament.
The batch 2000, with sound disposing minds and memory, will not under undue influence or intimidation of whatever kind, do by state and present our last will and testament, to which we have purposed and reason to give our dear juniors in order to continue and improve whatever we have started. With all our trust and confidence, we hereby declare that I, Donalyn Cayabyab, State 1 Deputy Park Commander, give my responsibilities to Maria Rona Bass and Melanie Langkina. The leadership of J.R. Takta and Michael Tahas, to Julius Cesar Sesamision and Michael Cedrico. The gift of numbers of Michael Angelo Braga, Asper Ryan Tesoro, Lori Ann Casaran, John Mark Catrice, Charity Grace Hayo, Reynolyn Cristobal, Michelle Ann De Leon, Ermeric Soriano, and Christina Panagzagan, to Michael Lorenzo, Cedric Ong, Melanie Langkino, Reynaldo Domingo, and Michael Maya. Roderick Tichardo, Linwell Estevena, March Henry Rivera, Vincent Muriel, and John Felipe Chua, Angelo Castro, Archie Hando, Norman Andaya, Joel Morata, Anthony Balbuena, Julius Regatia, Hernani Guenzon, Tristan Lavita, Nelson Valle, Mark Lucas Villaflor, Christian Anselmo, Jonathan Navalta, Nestor Magdayaw, and Leonard Espera. The size of Ferdinand Fernandez, Pancho Ignacio, Ernesto Gomez, Josephine Castro, Marlene Elliott, Elaine Hermano, Johannes Diaz Vaz, Karen Kate Fernandez, Suzette Guzman, Megan Libar, and Rowena Duambres, Emafer La Chica, Andrew Garcia, Kristen Lavita, Charmaine Hermano, Angelo Castro, Zyla Estiojo, and Casey Limon. The Feminine Appeal of Irish Little Mundo, Angela Sayas, April Lorraine Borbe, Michelle Joaquin, Rizal Del Rosario, Nimpa Feliciano, Nova Emitario, Maricon Fernandez, Michelle Lego, Desiree Dominguez, April Joyce Manuelos, Genevieve Kimberly Rivera, Rosie Palomeras, Marianne Fax, Diane Alcantara, Michelle Car Aquino, Rochelle Sarnadilla, Mary Rose Sanchez, Janet Pajada, Gemaline Sala, and Chelsea Fernmu, Tubayan Lourdes Alcoite, Jennifer Taniega, Doris Pacciano, Karen Baha, Betsy Rose Bautista, Eliza Obara, Kennedy Lim, Janelle Trinidad, Felomay Gregorio, Marie Christine Dazzi, and Angelique Castillo. The funny acts of Cesar Sesamichon, Palmeri Soriano, Diana Aguilar, Jonathan Quinto, Alcon Cortez, Daylin Cortez, Glenn Ramos, Dave Alvelda, Renata Dambao, Mark Ryan Parcel, and Lawrence Busaya. Julius Cesar Sesamichon, Julius Edwarino, Anthony Bertolaza, and Jessie Yerinas. The nucleus of James Lee Agasera, Leo Bautista, Johannes Pagmagitan, Jocelyn Rodano, Diana Caigan, Julie Bolivar, Annalisa Espanola, Alison Sawyer, Christine Balange, Infanta, Mary Rose Sanchez, April Bernabe, and Juanito Rachel Jose Cano, Winnie Hermoso, Lourdes Almoite, Jenny Lindura, Fermin Domingo, Cristina Laksamana, Cheryl Ortega, Jennifer Tanyega, and Ivy Jill Romarate. The masculine appeal of Richard Paul Bautista, Gilbert Alcantara, Brian Emil Presbitero, Randy Flores, Alan Vic Lobrera, Herbert Castor Navia, Patrick Baluyut, Grinson Licare, Bernard Bernaldez, Benji Garcia, Petronio Dazo, and John Aldrin fourth year Del Pilar, to third year Perito, with perseverance of fourth year Mabini, to third year Everald, the diffidence of fourth year Bonifacio, to third year Anarchist, the unity of fourth year Rizal, to third year Sapaya. Witness Borough, here on the other hand, 17th of February 2000, at the Jade Valley Restaurant, Quezon City.
Thank you, Bonnie. Let us now listen to the juniors as they accept the challenge of continuing the responsibilities passed on by their predecessors. Maria Rona F. Bass will represent the juniors.
To our beloved director, Mr. Leonardo D. Simon, our dear principal, Mrs. Estrella O. Simon, our darling guidance counselor, Mrs. L. Ola, faculty and staff, 1999 Miss Alma Mater, Miss Rosales, Miss Rosario D. Rosales, guests, selected parents, seniors, my fellow juniors, a blessed evening. Tonight, we are celebrating our juniors and seniors loyalty night. This is indeed the most memorable and cherished event for us, juniors and seniors. This is the time of commemorating our loyalty to our dear alma mater and formally entrusting the seniors' responsibilities to us juniors. To our dear seniors, we are very grateful for the path you provided for us to follow this coming school year. You have been such good role models, showing us the mark of a true FHLA. You have also shown us how hard it is to accomplish such tasks and still be able to face it with courage. And for that, we give you our highest praise and glory. We, the juniors, being next on the line in handling these duties, hope for your trust and faith that we could continue the leadership and recognitions you have contributed to the prestige of our dear alma mater. We promise to do everything we can to serve our valued students this coming school year. And lastly, we wish you all the best and luck, for we all know that you're about to face another chapter in your life. To my fellow juniors, this school year, we have seen how our seniors have steered us. We have also been given the chance to distinguish their strengths and weaknesses. Knowing all that, may we learn how to endure their strengths and how to disperse their weaknesses within us. To do this, we must begin by placing in our hearts and minds that we will not be here to serve not only ourselves, but our whole school community. We ought to possess and apply the virtues and values our dear alma mater has been teaching us ever since, and use it for the glorification of Francisco's Learning Academy. As this night ends, may we remember the two important values of this night, responsibility and loyalty. May this serve as our undying gratitude for Francisco's Learning Academy. Once again, good evening and thank you.
Thank you, Rona. Loyalty and responsibility are best observed when they go with cherished memories.
This emblem symbolizes as the ever-glowing flame which one is Francisco's Learning Academy for. That it aims to enable every student to become responsible citizen by providing basic and maximum preparation that will make him God-loving, disciplined, enlightened, nationalistic, self-reliant, creative, versatile, productive, and intelligent. And FHLA provides training for the young citizen in his rights, duties and responsibilities in a democratic society for active participation in a progressive and productive home and community life. Henceforth, become a productive citizen, an asset in the national community in achieving our country's fullest growth, development, and progress.
May I request my fellow juniors to please stand up?
Ano okay ito yung ganon? Kay Alex ako. Mamaya pag gumaganon, pag nag-recite sila.
And raise your right hand. Let us say together our commitment and loyalty vow. Please repeat after me. I earnestly promise to uphold the ideals of Francisco Holmes Learning Academy by carrying out and internalizing its goals and objectives. I promise to emanate the virtues and values embedded in the FHLA's philosophy. I will do my best to become God-loving, disciplined, enlightened, nationalistic, self-reliant, creative, versatile, productive, and intelligent anywhere and at all times. I will exert my best efforts and contribute to the FHLA's academic and moral excellence for the glorification of Francisco Holmes Learning Academy. Please be seated. The cards we shall be giving you, our dear senior brothers and sisters, signify our best wishes for your beautiful, bountiful, and bright future. May you be inspired in seeking endless truth, wisdom, and knowledge for the attainment of your dreams and ambitions in life. Wishing you all the luck. Thank you.
My fellow seniors, before we take part in this loyalty ceremony, let us say our common vow that it be kindled in our minds, hearts, and souls, and shall be our guiding light as we go out in the portals of our school. My fellow seniors, please stand up, raise your right hand, and let's say together our loyalty promise. I shall earnestly promise to make use of my acquired knowledge, skills and values in serving God, other people, in our country to the fullest. I shall promise to love and show loyalty to our dear alma mater, Francisco Holmes Learning Academy, by seeing to it that my conduct and deeds shall bring honor and glory to FHLA. I fervently promise to be God-loving, disciplined, enlightened, nationalistic, self-reliant, productive and intelligent, become an asset to my family and to the society. May the FHLA ideals of truth and wisdom persist in our hearts and shall be our forever light, the path pursuing our dreams for the glorification of our alma mater. And to the juniors, may the cards as emblems of truth and wisdom we shall be giving unto you signify our hope that you will continue upholding when you're ready. May God bless us.
my dear school, Francisco Holmes Learning Academy. I live up to its ideals. I have the duty and responsibility to think, act, and live as God-loving, disciplined, enlightened, nationalistic, self-reliant, creative, versatile, productive, and intelligent individual, anywhere, anytime, and always in my life.
Thank you, Michelle. Dear seniors and juniors, may the loyalty card that you have received tonight remind you the bonding that you now have with each other.
Call your name, we are requesting you to go to the center and face the judges. Ryan Emil Presbiter. From Fort Hill, Mabini, Nel Ray Quiton. Contestant number 4, Leo Diaz of Fort Hill, Del Pilar. And Pedronio Tasso of Fort Hill, Jacinto. Fort Hill, Rizal, April Joyce Sanuecos. Rochelle Serranilla of Fort Hill, Bonifacio. From Fort Hill, Mabini, we have Michelle Leco. we have Well Ready to Talk.